All right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel. Wait a minute. There's more choices on the CJRB Pyrite. Yep, 2 new versions, guys. We got this guy, the regular size Wharncliffe with the rose gold blade, and we have the black bladed large Pyrite light. So let's jump right in, guys. We're going to talk about what's different and why, why we're talking about these. So you'll remember this sort of all started, well, it all started with the original Pyrite in steel, but now there are 14 billion versions of the CJRB Pyrite, including the Pyrite Light, and I named this my ultra budget knife of the year. You've got this Wharncliffe blade, Stonewash AR RPM 9. You've got what feels like really like it almost has a detent, just pops right out there. No problem whatsoever. Very smooth bearing action. Did not cut myself, thank the Lord. Okay, good. And very smooth action on those bearings, as you can see. Really nice. Good 4-finger FRN handle here. Good jimping, all around. And this is all for $30. This particular one is $30. Reversible clip, lanyard hole, the whole deal, guys, on this one for sure. But they decided they could improve on it. And the first thing they did was they gave you a larger version. Now, let's just see right off the black, right off the back with these, right off the bat. A little bit, probably less than half an inch more on the blade, less than half an inch more on the handle. You can see I already get a four-finger grip choked back, choked up. I have more than enough room. And now on this one, I have 4 fingers choked back, and I have 4 fingers choked up, and tons of room left over for sure. And I get more blade. So you're going to say, well, how much more blade? Well, let's talk about specs, and then we'll go in to the other change that's here. So this particular guy, first of all, is $39. So they raised the price just a little bit, and we'll probably talk about why. Obviously, size has something to do with it, but I think there's a different reason for that. 3.7-inch blade, 0.11 on the thickness, so we are very thin, guys, as you can see, like the Pyrites are. Very good cutters. Is a flat ground blade, high flat grind, nice big tall blade, 8.43 inches overall with a 4.72-inch handle, and weighs 3.67 ounces. And if we go back to the original size, it's a 3.3-inch blade, and the thickness, 3.3, and the thickness on the blade is now 0.10, so a little bit thinner. And it is 7.6 inches overall with a 4.5-inch close length and 2.82 ounces. So overall length of 7.6 and 8.4. So there you go. That is your big difference. You have a little thicker blade and almost an inch longer overall. These are, again, this original Pyrite here is $30. You can still find these for $30. This guy is $39. Now, what else did they add to this? They added the secondary lock that we saw on the home. And basically what it is it's a block. It's just a button that pushes over, pushes back, and it blocks, okay? So even if I decide to hit the main, it's not going to unlock on me and come down on me at all. And it works to lock it closed as well, which we learned in my knives that came in this week video. Like a big dork, I did that. So it definitely locks it for you really good. Now, let's talk about this guy. This is the rose gold edition. Now, guys, I don't know what kind of coating this is. I have looked, and they don't tell me. I'm going to try to wipe this off. I will tell you it's got kind of a tacky feel to that blade. When you try to wipe it, it doesn't feel slick. It feels kind of tacky. And it's rose gold. And to me, I think it might be a DLC because Again, you can see the grind lines through the coating. It is still ARRPM 9. The only other difference on this one is it's the normal size with the white FRN, and this one does not have the button. So this one is $39, and I think that's because of the rose gold. This one is $39, and I think it's because of the size and the button. But again, I don't know, and they always run sales, so you'll probably be able to find it less expensive down the road, but still a fantastic price. Now, how does this bigger guy cut with the slightly thicker blade stock? And my good Lord. I mean, guys, here's the thing. If you just want a knife to do knife things, or you want to take it to work and you want to work, get a Pyrite light, guys. You know, I don't always recommend plunge locks because there is some fear that they could let go. I mean, this one is not going to do so. No, I'm not going to spine whack it. You know, it might, but if you're worried about it, hit that secondary lock, and now you know it's not going to let go on you. This one has no button stick, and it feels as if you have some sort of a detent there. Again, it's not going to be as poppy as a knife with a real detent, but it is pretty dang good for sure. Wow, and of course the original to me is even better. You get a little more pop because it's not as heavy. It just kind of flies out, and I think they are great options around that $30 to $40 mark. Now, here's on top of that, here's the original Pyrite light, and here for those of you that like the hole and rather than a button lock, the bar lock. This is the Acacia, which was $30. I'm not sure how much they are now. And you have a more traditional style blade shape rather than the Warncliffe. So really cool options from CJRB in this budget realm. What do you guys think? I don't know. By the way, still fighting the cold here. Sorry about the voice, but hope you enjoyed checking these out. Thanks to Lefty for letting me check these two out. These two are in here and probably going to be given away at some point. I don't know. This one might stay around. This one's probably going to get given away soon, but we'll see. Bought them both, so we'll see what we decide to do with them. But anyway, this is the Knives Fast channel, so definitely make sure you like and comment and subscribe and hit that notification bell to all. And I appreciate you guys for sure. Yeah, just great options here. And thank you so much for your support, continued support, which is awesome. And thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel.